Hi everyone, let's go to one more video in our Diecast channel. In this video I'm going to show you these 1957 Chevrolets, which are a 1957 150 utility sedan and a Bel Air. They're both made by Highway 61 at a 1/18 scale, so let's unbox them and take a better look at them. But before we do it, please don't forget to give me a like, your thumbs up, to share my video, and to subscribe my channel. Let's go on. So, once we've unboxed them, we can take a better look. Start by the 150, which is a simpler car as we can see. First thing we notice, the trim is absent here. It's only a short section here in the back. It reminds of the 1955. It's got a two-tone paint, which is very good, very nice. It looks really awesome. The trim in the Bel Air is richer, as we can see. It goes all the way from the front to the back, and it opens here in the rear fender, as we can see, with those fins. They're typical from 1957. You can put the rears here and compare them. 150, simpler trims and simpler fins. Bel Air, more sophisticated trim and more complete fin. The Bel Air's got a couple of antennas. They were in the box actually. It didn't put them in here. They were optional at the time. And this fender skirt here in the case of Bel Air was an optional item. This car has got some optionals, just like this chrome trim around the door handle, which was not really a serious item for 57 Bel Airs. Just got in this one because it's an optional. The mirror is very well made. And let's take a look at the engines. Before we look at the engines, we can see those fronts here that look really fantastic and very similar. They've got some differences here in with this sort of air intakes and having 150 and those bumpers here they got on the Bel Air. It's just like some rubber points so they can protect the bumpers. The grille is golden here and chrome here. It's golden was actually an optional, as well as this V-shaped trim and the hood, but in the Chevrolet badge, which were chrome and gold here. Those two hood ornaments are just the same. Headlights were basically the same. The GM bow tie and the blinkers were basically the same. So those two cars look very nice. The engines, they're both V8s. V8 was optional for the 150, sometimes straight 6. As we can see, the engine bay is really perfect. It's really well made. This V8 has got a carburetor, horns here, all details are present. I really like Highway 61 for its quality. And the engine bay in the Bel Air with a fuel injected engine. Hood lock, and a hood lock right here. This is actually a grille. If I stick some object in here, you can see it through. So it's a very well made grille. As we put them front to front, we can see the differences. There's a very nice trim here, no trim here at all. Just a Chevrolet badge and a fuel injection badge here in the Bel Air. Those 3 louvers here are present in the Bel Air, but not in the 150. They're just marked on the fender. The door hinges are perfect. They really mock the original. The 150 is very simple inside. This one doesn't have a back seat since it's a car for working purposes really. Dashboard is very simple, just like the steering wheel, with a 2-spoke steering wheel with no rim around it. Mechanical transmission with a stick shift here. It's a 3 in a tree. Headliner, sun visors, glove compartment with an openable lid. door panels, seats are all the same pattern as the red one I've shown before. Door handle is very well made, as well as the trim here. Door closes and opens correctly, both models actually. The Bel Air got a more sophisticated interior with a carpet, rubber mats. The dashboard is a little more sophisticated with the radio. It's not present in the 150. Steering wheel with the chrome rim. It's also a mechanical transmission, 3-in-3. Parking brake right here. Carpet. Headliner and some visors. They're really well made. And the trim, as we can see here, and the optional trim around the handle. This is only for this model. It's an optional. It was not really made in all Bel Airs, as well as this fender skirt. I've opened the trunks so I can take a better look. The 150 spare tire, we can see that tires and wheel are very realistic. Trunk inside, this rubber mat, it's perfect. It's really just like in a real car. The factory sticker, as well as the hinges, the trunk lid, they're all perfect, all very well made. The Bel Air, you can see the antennas. They're power antennas, as we can see right here. Spare tire, very realistic as well. And a rubber mat just like we find in a 150. There's no big difference between a Bel Air and the 150 in this case. I really like those fins. They're very nice and they look very realistic in both models. Bel Air has got the reverse light right here. Well, now the bottom, as we can see, the chassis is very well made for this car. We got the mufflers, the brake lines, frame itself, suspension which actually works, the engine and tranny, and drive shaft that turns as it turns the rear wheels. So everything is really very well made in this car, and this one as well. As we can see, the brake system, it's got actual lines in here. The mufflers are made with perfection. Suspension has coil springs both in the front and in the back, and a drive shaft that also turns. The mufflers are perfect, the tank is perfect. Everything is very well made in both cars. So I'd like to thank you for all views, for all likes and comments, and for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, to give me a like, and to share my video, and stay tuned for news. That's it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.